Hey,
You have some
Kaden.
time to talk now, Commander.
Absolutely.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make.
Correct.
I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I got a bad signal. I mean, if you're a... Maybe there's someone else you'd rather confide in. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be prying into my affairs.
There's my answer, then. I'm sorry to have bothered you,
No, no,
Commander.
no.
I got some mixed
But we can
signals.
still talk.
With your permission, I should return to my
We
duties.
can still talk, though. We can still talk. Shit. Aid station. Give me more. Give me med to jail. Liara. What's up? Let's have a talk. Are you feeling better?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr.
This
Chakwas
is
knows
all
what she's
the
doing.
conversation is?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Yeah.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I
fine.
said, I am not used to
That's
dealing
fine.
with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
Ooh. We got an
That is
upgrade.
true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an
Yeah,
advantage.
we're more focused.
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
How so?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
We can.
You run
yeah, we
over
tend to
anyone
be,
in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history.
How nice of them.
I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Hey.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Hey.
You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings.
Nah,
I thought there
go
might
ahead.
already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual
No,
attraction?
no, you're fine.
Or
You're fine.
was I wrong about that, too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Hey.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it, too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you?
Is this a new feeling for
We have
you?
only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost
Have you never
nothing
been
in
attracted
common.
to
This
someone?
makes no sense.
Yeah.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Yeah, man.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's Let's just talk about something else for now.
Nothing
I
else
should
to
go.
talk about.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Hey. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Waddle, waddle, waddle. There's nothing new here, right? I don't think so. No, I've already examined those pods. Those pads. Painful sneeze. Let's see what the rest of the team has to say. Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who.
Oh boy.
As long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war.
Okay.
Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while,
Yeah, that's really
we were
wise.
getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground.
And he just...
He wanted to talk.
attacked everyone, right?
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you
Wait,
to a crush,
what?
well, there are some laws that even we hold
sorry,
sacred.
what?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Fuck.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
I'm happy I could do
So
that
long,
for
Rex.
Shepard.
you. Shit. I don't actually care about you.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you
Suffering.
investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts. Organs, mostly.
What?
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Okay.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic.
Jesus.
But this case wasn't that
peaceful.
clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver.
So it was
After
cloning,
a bit of
right?
digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
What? They have 4 then?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off.
Okay.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out.
Okay.
I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
He was growing parts inside these people?
Makes sense.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
That's a smart strategy,
Most of the
actually.
victims were poor.
Unethical,
Pay
but
them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Yup.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the
That
Citadel.
is wise, though.
I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that.
I wish we could get him, though.
All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Yeah.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now.
Correct.
Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess.
What an
I
asshole.
told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it
Yeah,
out.
let's check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when
Absolutely.
you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Absolutely, I'll take you with me. You're kidding? Dr. Tally. Tally.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Okay.
The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Understand, though.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Oh,
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
it's fine.
I should go.
See you later.
Good talk, though. Got a new mission, though. That's cool. Wasn't expecting that. So, oh, nope, upstairs. I mean, definitely Garrus, right? Nope. Oof. Yeah. Okay, let's look around. There seems to be a lot of stuff that on that side. That's the only side I can go. There's absolutely no stealth in this game, apparently. Those were husks. They look like husks. Yeah, they're husks. They're just straight up husks. Sabotage. Barrier? Stasis? Oh no, use overload. Use similarity. How many are left? Just one? Where's this fucker? That fucker dead now. Okay, this wasn't it. This wasn't all of it. Oh boy. Okay, this is the cockpit. Nothing in the cockpit.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off with the military.
But we have him.
Garrus.
We can't let him get away. Not again.
Can't work like that, dude.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right.
Glad you see it my way.
Very lucky, Solarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
Yep.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Celion's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blood, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work is ended here. Time to head back. No, okay. Yeah, I thought they were just gonna take me back, but there's a lot of stuff to pick up here. Where was he running to? Probably had a gun stash somewhere. A lot of stuff. Shit. Straightforward. Can I just go back? No. I need to walk back. For some reason. I'll do it though. You did good, Garrus. You did very good. You can be trusted. You should be proud. No. Yes. Hades Gamma Cluster, Cacus System, and the Hades Gamma Cluster. Okay. Hades Gamma. Oh, they're still there. Okay. Hades Gamma. Hades Gamma. Fuck off. Have I explored all of these? All of these. Farinata. Plutus. I don't remember exploring this one. I'll go to Cacus. Sure. Mateus. Triarmus. Arangor. Zamari. Chohi. Johei. Zyarder. Nothing, okay. Johei. Johei. Hey! Yeah, science base. that. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right in the middle of a firefight. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. Am I gonna manage to not kill someone? To not kill an innocent person? Fuck. No, that's an insane scientist. That's a biotic terrorist. What the fuck, dude? Hey, don't use grenades.
You cannot stop the future!
Can we keep the casualties to a minimum, please? I had very little control of them. The facilities, civilian losses were tolerable. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics don't seem that different from the scum you usually deal with. Correct.
When I smile, the walls chime.
No, you're not doing too good. Is there something in here? Ooh, there is. Boop, boop, beep, boop. So we've done it, right? Yeah, I need to report. Okay. Can I go back to the Normandy? Nope. Need to go through the door for some reason. Eat. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Clomarthu. Alco. I for sure haven't been here. I know that. Yeah.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below,
Ludicrous.
Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Yep, land. Okay, there's something over there. Just get over there. Ooh, there's enemies there. Cool. Haven't killed anyone in a while. Okay. Ah, stop. Well. Dude. Sorry, dude. Well, I expect I'm gonna fight a bunch of Turian creepers. That's not good. Isn't that a clone pod or whatever? Hoo boy. Throw. Lift. Singularity. Warp. Fuck. Sorry, dude. Ah! Fuck. Sabotage. Barrier. Stasis. Fuck. AI hacking, what does that do? Robotic enemy. Robotic enemy. Okay. Is that everyone? There's a lot of Turian creepers. Did they bring the creepers or did they bring the Turian? Did they like clone it? Or replant it? I'm not sure how the Turian works. Nope. Nice. Sludge canister. Okay. Nothing else? Nothing else.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility.
Okay.
We've been trapped in this room
What's
for
up
days.
here?
We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists. So I destroyed it.
Don't turn against me.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Okay. Yep.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there.
Yeah, there's nobody else
alive. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
Okay.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that.
No,
but it's over now.
I'm totally going to report you.
There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up.
Here's how this is gonna.
It's yours if you let us go.
How this is gonna go. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna arrest you, and you're gonna turn on me, and I'm gonna kill you.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Open fire.
Of course.
Open fire.
That was a bad move, dude. Bad, stupid move. Oops. Sorry. Yep. Are you using it or not? Barrier. Oh! Exogeny's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. Yeah, dude. That was sad. That was really sad. What a bunch of assholes. Oh. Okay. There's still stuff here? Cool. I didn't get anything then. cool. Nope. Matano system. Let's go. No tanker. Farnori. Antietam. Albert Crooks. SV Cornucopia. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can find. Oh boy. What can I expect here? What can I expect here? Oh, this isn't good.
Husks. The ship's probably crawling with them.
Finding survivors seems unlikely.
Singularity. Dead. It's just a matter of time. Ooh, that lasts a long time now. They're dead. They're totally dead. It's a matter of time. Is the problem that I always miss? Maybe that is the problem. Oh fuck. Ah fuck. Come on, dude. These effects are really cool, actually. Ragdolling a character, it's pretty advanced. What? Hi, dude. So many of them. Lift. Oop. So weird. Haha. So funny. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. So many husks. What the fuck? Yeah, this was an absurd number of husks. Oh boy. Here are the spikes. Another door here. Huh. Where was this going?
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact.
Yep.
They brought it on board, and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't see anything about how they got back into human territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Veil.
Is that what it was? Okay. No. Let's say that's what it was. Fuck. Fuck. Lift. Shit. Oh fuck, there's so many of them. Use singularity. That seems to affect everyone. Bro. Works on some, but not all. Yeah, use overload. Why not, right? Warp. Still don't quite know what that does. Stasis. Oh boy. Anything else? No. I think that was all. It was all the husks, I think. This is kind of terrifying.